Hi Aries, welcome to this reading. I hope that you're doing well today. We have the Magician, so feeling empowered potentially. We've got Gemini energy there. We have the Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and Judgment reverse. For some reason, it feels really significant that this card says the Last Judgment. I wonder if the Divine Feminine is making some kind of ultimate choice or decision. What's very interesting is we have next to the Magician, well, in between the powerful Magician and the very confident, self-contained, self-assured, self-reliant Nine of Pentacles, we have the Five of Wands, which is the influence, usually interference of other people. So let's see what's going on there. What's going on, please, for the Divine Feminine at this time? Yeah, Three of Wands. Wow. Okay, so the Divine Feminine is manifesting something, whether it's directly in relation to this connection or not. And I would say if they're not already seeing huge amounts of success, or even, you know, like small, continuous bits of encouragement, that's coming in soon. Yeah, look though, see, with the Five of Wands, we've got the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So there is some sort of an issue or interference that's causing some kind of delay or sticking point. Could be, of course, a third party on whichever side, but I don't see that stopping the feminine. Okay, let's keep going. Definitely it's on their mind. We have the Lovers reversed, more Gemini energy here. We have Scorpio here with the Judgment card. I feel the feminine has made or is working up to making a decision about something. Ooh, with the Three of Coins reversed, I wonder if, I'm feeling two things. So let me say what I'm feeling, and then as we go and get more nuance, we'll see kind of where we're leaning. But two groups. The first group of feminines is like, right, Three of Coins reversed, this has taken long enough, there's external influence, I'm doing very well in my life, apart from this connection or this situation, I'm incredibly happy. And I'm feeling like I'm having success with things. My masculine is doing their own thing. Fine, I respect that. For now, I'm making the firm and final decision to close this out. And unless something changes, I'm moving on with my life. I'm moving forward, at least in a physical 3D sense. The other group of feminines are saying we're not on the best terms right now, or there's some kind of a disconnect, and I'm making the decision to manifest a reconnection, to manifest a way forward, even with external influence. You know, I'm not going to let this bother me. I am the Magician. The Five of Wands is basically minimal compared to the the potential, the power that I have within myself. So I'm not going to let that be a focal point or a focus anymore. So let's see. Let's go through. What else, please, for the Divine Feminine? Capricorn could be a significant energy. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands reversed. I feel the feminine is not playing anymore. Whatever the feminine has been wanting in their life, again, connected to this connection or otherwise, they're now grounded. They're now being serious about. They're taking themselves seriously. And it could be something they were putting off, maybe. They're like, why wait? I'm going to do it now. Exactly. The hanged man in reverse. I'm going to go for it. I'm doing it now. Making plans in a big way. We have Pisces energy here. Queen of Cups reversed. So this Five of Wands, there could be one significant person, one significant energy. They could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But what I'm seeing is this is someone who's either emotionally, they're coming across as emotionally imbalanced or unstable in one way or another, whether it's because they use emotions to manipulate, they are super dependent, or they're volatile with their emotions. Okay, let me just see, hold on. The High Priestess, more Pisces. I don't trust this person, whoever this is. Do you know what this is reminding me of? I used to have a neighbour. She was very short, and sort of like short and petite, and she really used that to her advantage. She was an adult, but that's fine. I have nothing against short, petite people, men, women, whatever. But my thing here is that she used it to her advantage, because I watched, I saw these interactions happen, neighbours around, that sort of thing. People almost babied her because she seemed so small, and I guess they assumed fragile or something. But instead of her getting annoyed with that and trying to be like, I'm an adult, don't, patronize me or whatever you're doing, she made it work for her, because she wasn't that nice of a person, but on the outside she would be all, oh, you know, I'm so sweet, I'm so innocent, I would never, because I'm so short, you know, short, tall, whatever, you know. But she was manipulative, basically. She realised what would work for her, and she used it to her advantage. That's what I'm getting here. Someone who's using something to their advantage, and on the outside they might seem helpless in some way, because they know that's how they're viewed typically, and it gets them places. And I'm not talking, this person doesn't have to be short or whatever. There's just something here where this person is playing on, I need help, I'm not capable. Whereas if you step back and thought about it for a second, of course they're capable. This person has a house, they have a job, you know, they keep their life going or whatever it is. But there's someone who is manipulative, and with the High Priestess, I don't trust their intentions. And also, I just want to put a disclaimer, I'm not saying if you're short, people think you're helpless, you know, it's just, it was specifically about my neighbour and the kind of image she cultivated and the energy she was giving off, you know, she was doing the whole thing intentionally. Okay, so Four of Swords reverse. Yeah, this person's up to something. They know what they're doing, but they're not trying to give themselves away. Four of Swords reversed. It's like, I'm just sitting here, I'm doing nothing. No, they're up to something. They've got some kind of a plan. I'll come back to them. Let's keep going. Nine of Pentacles, the Lovers reversed. Wow. Page of Swords reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, and the Princess of Wands, so the Page of Wands upright. I think you know, I say you, I know most of my viewers are the Divine Feminine, but I shouldn't presume. The Divine Feminine knows that this person here, whoever this Queen of Cups is representing, whether they're a woman or a man, they're up to something, they're not to be trusted. And I think the Feminine is fed up of having some kind of mysterious, unplaceable energy working against them. Even if the Feminine has known it's this person, it's like not ever actually knowing exactly what they're up to, but knowing they're running interference somehow. It's almost like the Feminine is taking things into their own hands. I don't know what that means. I guess it could look different for everyone. See, Ten of Pentacles reversed. It could be someone in their own life, in their own family. It could be someone in the family of the Divine Masculine. And it doesn't have to be action in the 3D that the Feminine is taking. With the Magician and the Three of Wands, it could be intention setting, asking their guides or the Divine to intervene, doing some sort of like energy work, you know, protection or something like that. Because another thing, I know, like, who cares about my neighbour, right? But honestly, the reason I'm saying this is because it feels so relevant. The other thing about the way she presented herself is that she was slippery, like it was hard to catch her. Trying to think how to word this. As in, okay, if I challenged something, or if someone saw the both of us standing outside having an argument, which, you know, didn't happen, but let's say it did, people would assume I was at fault, I was to blame because I towered over her, because, you know, it's just that thing of like, she's smaller, you're bullying her. No, I'm just making a point or trying to be reasonable. She's actually the one who's an arse, you know. But it's like, if I tried to challenge that, I would look aggressive. Do you know, like, whatever happened, whatever the situation was, it would have looked like I was in the wrong. And I kind of feel that's the thing here. Whatever's going on with this person is quite insidious. It's under the radar, and if the Feminine was to say something directly to this person, they would play the fool. If the Feminine was to try and say something to anyone else involved, other people might look sideways at the Feminine and think, that person, really? No, you know, maybe we should just calm down or whatever. There's a feeling of injustice around this in some way, and the Feminine is like, you know what, if no one in the 3D is going to listen or understand or see, I'm going to go to a higher power. I'm going to connect here with something or someone who can intervene. You know, we might be talking about karma or something like that. And if you're the Feminine watching this and you haven't done this yet and you're dealing with someone difficult, I would say forget the 3D, forget, you know, especially if you've done all you can, connect with your guides, your ancestors. guardian angels, whatever it is, ask them to intervene here. You might have the best success there. Or, you know, by doing that. Okay, Judgment and the Three of Coins reversed. Let's see, we have the King of Cups reversed. So it's probably someone then on the divine masculine side. It could even be their karmic or a spouse, just whoever they are very closely connected with, and it's a very imbalanced, unhealthy emotional dynamic. There could have been love or affection or romance between these two once, potentially, but definitely not anymore. And it's interesting, in these reversed positions, we've got the King of Cups looking this way to the right, and then we've got the Queen of Cups looking at the King. So whoever this person is, they're sneaky, they're playing up on something, some way in which they're perceived, or some kind of reputation they've built for themselves. They know how to make it work for them. It's completely inauthentic. And anyone who tries to challenge that has a hard time being believed. And there's something around them chasing after or holding on to this divine masculine. Okay, that really didn't necessarily go where I thought it would, but let's have a look and see. So for the feminine, what else, please? Okay, that's too many. Divine timing. Wow, okay, the number 3. Time is an illusion of perception. Trust in divine timing and that it has a plan for you. You are going to be okay no matter what. Okay. So there could be a message here around, if there's a frustration, do I need to make this huge decision right now? The answer is no, but do keep being powerful, do keep making moves. Also for the divine feminine, I do, especially with this number 3, I do think something around whatever they're manifesting, whatever movement they're trying to have, or whatever waves they're creating, get your spiritual divine team involved here. And especially around this energy, this Queen of Cups energy, you know, you will come out on top. You know, karma will balance out. And I don't think it will balance out in the sense of coming from the 3D. I think spirit will intervene, and karma will come through for this person. But I think if the feminine is trying to convince anyone of anything or whatever in the 3D, probably just drop that, you know. It's just going to be like bashing your head against a brick wall. Right, so let's see what's going on for the masculine. And let's put this back in case it wants to come out again. Okay, what is going on for the masculine at this time? Two of Swords reversed, Wheel of Fortune, which does make me think of divine timing. We've got Sagittarius energy there. So Two of Swords reversed, it's almost like the masculine is waking up to this fact of timing, or the fact that the wheel has turned. We've got the number 10, completion, something has completed, going in the direction of a new opportunity, something that's much more emotionally fulfilling, with the Four of Cups reversed. Five of Swords, but it's creating conflict, arguments. We have the Six of Wands. So the masculine could also have been going through a bit of like an ego death, or realizing something about their ego. And no, I mean, ego death is slightly misleading. We all have egos, and I suppose it's our perception that changes, and our egos evolve and all of that. So a transition regarding their ego, yes, strength reversed, which can be the ego sometimes. So realizing that they were prideful in the past, perhaps. I'm hearing being willing to move forward in whichever way. So if they were putting their foot down and saying, I'm not moving forward in this situation unless this or until that, now it's got to the point where they're saying, I'm just willing to move forward. Okay, King of Pentacles. Some of them are trying to move forward before they are practically ready in the physical 3D realm. So they have an attachment to something or someone else. Maybe there's even a contract involved, and they're trying to move forward before they've perhaps dealt with this or resolved this, or they're trying to get out of this now, and that's what's causing arguments. See, look, Knight of Swords, Five of Swords. Tell us more about that, please. We have the Chariot reversed, Cancer, and we have the Eight of Cups. wanting to walk away. So right now it's like the masculine is going through some transition or some kind of ending and trying to extract themselves from it, but feeling like it's slightly confusing. The masculine is trying to get into alignment with their highest path. They're trying to follow the star. There's someone here they're arguing with, but this person isn't showing themselves. Not yet, anyway, which does make me think it's the person the Divine Feminine is aware of, that Queen of Cups. Okay, what else? Look at that, the Devil. So there's some Capricorn energy that I mentioned earlier, but really I think this is talking about this other person, whoever this is in their life. It doesn't even have to be like a romantic karmic or anything like that, but this person, honestly, the word insidious, I know that's quite a strong word, but that's how it feels, and we've got the Devil coming out. Whoever this is in the masculine's life doesn't want to let them go. Okay, King of Pentacles, what can you tell me about the King of Pentacles, please? Page of Pentacles reverse. So it could be this masculine is a parent, and that's a big concern in terms of getting out of a current situation to move towards the feminine. And it could even be, you know, this whole insidious, I'm playing up on something energy. Maybe this other person, say they're the parent, other parent of this child, they could be playing up on like, you can't just leave us here, you know, blah blah blah, break up the family, break up the home, and saying all these things that that's not actually their concern. They might be concerned with how they look, or just wanting to keep control over the situation, you know, but saying like, we won't manage without you. There's just something that something isn't right here. Someone's presenting something and it's a lie. The truth is underneath the surface and they're not revealing it. Okay, the other way I can look at this is no children are involved, but your person, your masculine, if you're the feminine, or if you are the masculine, you know, it could be that the masculine here is presenting the image of being the King of Pentacles, but actually they might feel like this Page of Pentacles reversed inside, so feeling like their inner child is being crushed. Maybe their inner child never really got a chance to blossom. So seeming very composed and confident, but actually not feeling it at all. And the situation they're in is challenging them to listen to their inner child and integrate it. You know, now we're talking about the ego and the psyche and that sort of stuff. Integrate it and heal and find their strength and move forward. I get the feeling that whoever this person is, this other third person here, they know how to manipulate the Divine Masculine. They know where the insecurities are, and that's what they're playing on. I've also noticed this Five of Cups. Now, at this point, I cannot even remember, as I'm going through the reading and channeling, if I pointed this out before, but I am noticing that where I saw it, it was on its side, and that's exactly it. The masculine is trying to get out of this energy, this Five of Cups, into reversed. You know, I'm looking at the two cups behind me. I'm taking this opportunity with the feminine. I'm not being morose or giving up or apathetic anymore, but I've got some kind of a struggle here. Okay, Two of Swords with the Six of Wands. Let's have a look, a bit more of a look at this realization. Page of Wands reversed, okay. The World, yeah. Thinking about missed opportunities, but there's an interesting flip that's happened in this dynamic. I think in the past, the emphasis might have been on the masculine to take action, and they didn't in this connection. But now the feminine is seeming very proactive at this time, while the masculine is almost going within and doing this inner work and reflecting. So if we think of masculine energies being like doing energy, that's coming through a lot for the feminine, whereas for the masculine here, we're seeing almost this feminine energy of simply being, working on self, going within, trying to heal, because that's what's going to help them to integrate all the different parts of themselves right now that seem to have, you know, they're presenting themselves as being separate parts, and to move forward, because we've got the part they're identifying with as their external self, you know, image, ego, all of that. Then we've got this internal reality of, hold on, but I actually feel like this page, and they're consciously, Two of Swords reversed, asking themselves now, how do I blend these? How do I combine these? Okay, no, Three of Swords on the back. Okay, Ten of Pentacles, and I did just see the Queen of Pentacles coming out. There's some sort of some 3D situation, Nine of Cups, that the masculine is in, and there are roots, like really deep, widespread roots here, and they've got to sort of like dig up everything so that they can move away from this. And it might be good in a financial sense, but I do not think they are happy. Page of Swords reversed. Meanwhile, I'm clarifying here the Wheel of Fortune. What I think the masculine wants to move into is the complete experience and package, which is the stability, the emotional fulfillment, the wishes coming in, and with the Page of Swords reversed, a situation that continually offers the potential for expansion. It's not just, okay, we're here, we're doing this, that's it. We'll never grow, we'll never evolve, we'll never explore in any other way. We'll keep moving forward, because I think right now they feel very limited, very constrained. And I know this reading sounds a lot like I'm just pointing out this Page of Cups and going, it's their fault. Sorry, not Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. But what's coming through strongly is this difficult dynamic that this masculine seems to be in with whoever this Queen of Cups is. And what we could say, if we're being high vibrational, is this Queen of Cups came into alignment with your masculine in order to highlight this disconnect between their inner self and the image they're presenting, to encourage the masculine to learn that lesson, and to move forward. So there is that, but in a very 3D sense, yes, right now I think the masculine is in some kind of very restrictive entanglement that they are actively trying to get themselves out of. The feminine, I think, is 100% aware of this and is doing work on their end, but working with energy here, manifestation, intention, all of that. Again, if you're the feminine and you've been trying to get people to listen to you, and you're finding that they're half paying attention, or they don't understand the full intensity or severity of the situation, I would say just leave it. They might be being taken in by whatever display this Queen of Cups is putting out there. Turn to, as I said, energy, power that's much stronger than anyone in the 3D anyway, and find your help there, because there's something very imbalanced about this situation. So I do feel if you're inviting your guides in, your angels in, all of that, they will want to, reset the balance here on your behalf. Okay, so let's get one of these cards here, these oracle messages for the masculine. You cannot make this up. Union of self, exactly. The King of Pentacles with that Page of Pentacles reversed. It's the number 41, which together would add to a 5, which we know is incredibly difficult, turbulent energy, but very positively, it's the number signifying big change. So that's, the masculine is going through change. Okay, self-love is vital on the journey. Balancing your inner masculine and feminine energies is painful and beautiful at the same time. Surrendering to spirit can ease the pain. Exactly, as I said, there's been a sort of flip-flop here. The masculine feels like they're really in this feminine energy, and it's very necessary. But I also feel this could be a message for the feminine as well. Surrender to spirit. We've got that message we had about divine timing for the feminine. Also, surrender to spirit to help the feminine move through whatever this complication is. For the masculine, it's about surrendering to spirit in the sense of they want to go, but before they can do that, they've got to go through this period of integration and trusting that that's where they're meant to be right now. That's what they're supposed to be doing. One final message I'm getting is that the masculine is feeling kind of vulnerable right now and low on energy. So if the feminine feels inclined to send, supportive healing energy during any meditations or anything, that could be a really nice thing to do for the masculine to pick up on. But, no one needs to do anything. No one should be doing anything that comes at their own expense. So, having a full cup before you send energy out is definitely important. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.